and welcome to another Voldemort bat rep. Ooh, did you hear that? Let's try that again. Voldemort. My powers are growing with every bat rep I shoot. And here we go. This green and verdant land with some archaic and some very, well, anachronistic buildings is actually a rich and ardent, verdant, feral world. Once upon a time it was populated by heathens who did not know the love and the knowledge of the Emperor and worshipped dark gods. This history, this previous blighting of the world has created a rich environment for someone to return. Yes. You see this river here, this once beautiful, lovely river, which children used to play in and lovely salmon used to float in, is being polluted by disgusting, well, looks like toxic cans of yuck to me. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3 of them. Yes, someone is polluting this river, and in the Emperor's name, we will stop this. Secondly, we have 3 ritual sites. Once huge, populous places visited by worshippers of chaos. And then, of course, they were cleansed and purified by a certain chapter, which you're going to meet in a moment. This chapter has been called back because they have found out that vile, disgusting rituals are being performed yet again. At these 3 locations, the 1, the 2, and of course coming over here, the 3. The dilapidation has meant no weakening of the strength of these places, and they have been reawoken by worshippers of Nurgle. So, knowing full well that this will eventually gain the attention of the Imperial forces who cleared out the scum, they are all on a tight day schedule. Also, they are on a schedule because they have to gain a certain level of supplications, of tithe, to send to the person who is about to arrive. And that person we're going to meet in a second. So, welcome back. So it is Voldemort again versus the hairy one, the one who finds improbable fireside, Lex. I'm looking forward to this. And here we are. The people who are contaminating this lovely, beautiful world are the Death Guard, servants of Nurgle, traitors to the Emperor himself. Now, here is a 1,500 point army. Again, unfortunately, we haven't painted everything up as much as we would like, but better to do a bat rep and have some fun than wait another couple of weeks for us to finish them off, especially the rate we're doing them. Now, okay, Lex, kick us off. What kind of a formation do you have, please?
We have a straight battalion. Let's start off with the HQ, shall
And
we?
the HQs, here we go, the naughty fellows at the front.
First up we have Typhus, who
Alright, Typhus, go on.
controversially isn't the warlord.
He isn't a warlord because...
Because, well, he's just popped into this planet to pick up his supply of war machines and souls and goo and all that good stuff.
he's collecting his tithes.
Yes.
And,
The
okay,
leader of this warband, which is the 6th Extinction,
point to him with a stick.
is Lord Antrax.
Lord Antrax, yep.
Is a malignant plague caster. He has miasma of pestilence and gift of contagion, and he is carrying the pandemic staff, and he's revoltingly resilient.
Revoltingly resilient. You sure it's not disgustingly?
No, revoltingly.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out what that is later on. Now, who's next?
In the elite slot, we have a foul Blightspawn, whose name is Stinkfist, because he is a stinky man.
So it would seem. All right,
that's actually
then.
his power. He stinks really bad, and he makes people fight worse in combat because he's so stinky.
All right, then. Let's move up to the troops section. What have we got here?
Troops here, we have 16 Poxwalkers.
16 Poxwalkers. Excellent. Next.
We have a squad of Plague Marines, 7, and one of them's just fallen off.
7 Plague Marines. Right.
Should be up there.
Nasty.
They're armed with light launchers. The champion has a plasma gun.
Plasma gun.
And then we have 7 more Plague Marines. There are 2 plasma guns and 3 plasma guns. The champion has 1, and the 2 gunners do.
Fantastic. Okay, a rhino for transport. Yeah.
Yep, stolen from the bridge burners, unfortunately.
Bastards.
Yeah, we make war machines, not tanks. So
Well,
we just steal those.
probably more counting coup than anything else. Okay, who's that buzzy fellow on the side?
That is a demon engine, the fetid blow drone, that's what he's called.
Fetid blow drone.
He is on with a flesh mower, which is just a lawnmower of doom, which is hilarious and I love it.
Alright, who are these 2 chunky monkeys in the middle here? They look terrifying.
We have 2 plague burst crawlers. This one is armed with the plague spitters, and this one is armed with the entropic cannons, and they also have the what are they called? The little anti-infantry guns and rubbish things.
Alright, fair enough. Small anti-infantry. No, the big guns in the centre there.
Heavy sluggers, that's what they're
The big guns in the centre there, what are they called?
Oh, they're the plague burst mortars.
Plague burst mortars.
I'm sure we see some of them.
Ouch, that looks painful. Okay, fair enough.
So also in fast attack we have a Myphitic Blight Hauler.
Oh, isn't he cute?
He's lovely.
What does he do? Just basics.
He has a big cloud of nastiness which gives people cover saves, and he is armed with a missile launcher and multi-melter.
Oh, glad I'm playing Space Marines with sealed suits. That sounds disgusting, olfactorily wise.
I'm sure those 6 will definitely help you, and you'll have no trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, fair enough. No irony there at all.
Another fetid bloke drone. This one has the twin plague spitters.
Okay, and again, we apologise that all of our figures are not completely painted up, but you can see how beautiful these figures are. And I've got to admit, that is slightly intimidating. Some of the others you could pretty much dunk and then ink. These, oh no, they are a labour of love. So, we're hoping to bring these back in the future when they are done. Whenever that may be. But either way, let's just enjoy a good game. Now, going over, let's meet the Crimson Fists. Alright then, this is the new Space Marine Codex, and I'm going to be bringing on some of the sons of the Emperor, grandsons of the Emperor if you will, sons of Dawn this time. Yes, I know they're particularly popular this edition, but I'm using Crimson Fists. Now, I don't have any of my beakies with me today because I'm trying to use the Primaris figures as much as possible. Obviously, with the exception of only 2 figures in this entire army. Well, because they're just fun. And also, they actually show things which most people haven't spotted, or new things from the Codex. Right then, I have a battalion and a spearhead formation. And Lucullus is in charge of the spearhead with a Vindicator battle tank, 2 sets of Primaris Hellblasters, and that is a small section unto itself. Now we have 1, 2, 3 sets of just standard bolt rifle wielding intercessors. 1, 2 sets of aggressors. Alright then, one with flame gauntlets, the other one with the bolt guns. Now this of course is a Redemptor Dreadnought, one of the new Primaris vehicles. It's very nice, again only base painted. Up here we have Inceptors. Yeah, well, we'll see how they go, but either way, with the new abilities, they should be quite nice now. Now, of course, here we have Captain Cesare. Cesare will be leading his forces, and he doesn't actually know that a big heavyweight, such as Typhus, is arriving. Weep for him. It's going to be a difficult day for this particular captain. And of course, next to him is a chaplain, because no new army with the new Codex will be complete without showing off the new abilities of the chaplains. And that's Rodrigo Borgia. Take from that what you will. Now, the litanies I have chosen for him are very, very simple. Everybody gets the litany of hate. I have chosen the litany of faith. because we do know Nurgle are in the area, and we do know that they usually pack quite a psychic punch. The actual mission is going to be discussed in a second. See you in a moment. Okay, we are playing a Maelstrom mission today, hence us having the barrels and the 3 ritual sites. That's 6 locations, which will come up in the actual Maelstrom missions as tactical objectives. There will be plenty of them. Again, you'll see the blob for some of the rules there. Now, in this scenario, one side deploys their troops, and then the other side deploys theirs. So, my little space marines, my crimson fists, who know no fear, and yeah, I'm going to say that a lot, probably like last time, have come onto the board with the wrath of the Emperor in their hearts and litanies of hate on their lips. They have a chaplain of no small ability with them today, Mr. Borgia, but we'll get over to him in a second. Right then, let's have a look at deployment. Okay, here we got one set of intercessors with an auxiliary grenade launcher, and in the first round I'll get a -1 AP for that. Obviously look to the left hand side for the rules, as I will start off with the doctrine, Devastator doctrine. I then have 2 sets of 5 Hellblasters. My captain, buffs in the bottom left-hand corner. My lieutenant, same buffs in the left-hand corner. The Dreadnought, the heavy tank. Now, we've brought along a Vindicator because we don't just want to take over these sites. After this battle, if there's anything standing, we're going to level them. Okay, next to them in front, as usual, a nice little screen of intercessors again. Alright, now zipping across, and we have not Cesare, that is Rodrigo Borgia. That is that chaplain there. And he's going to be instilling the wrath of the Emperor into the 2 aggressor units. The one on the left is Flamestorm Gauntlet, the other one is Boltstorm Gauntlet. Okay, let's see what they're like in this new edition. They've got an extra wound, they've got an extra attack. It's gnarly. And of course, over here, flanking, just so we can get rid of, hopefully, that contagion barrel group there, objective 5, we have some intercessors. Right, so, coming across, we now have the horror, which is the Death Guard. Now, placed quite nastily here. Lex is looking for a nice kill streak, I'd imagine. A secondary bashing of the Voldemort. Yep, maybe, we don't know. So he's got these 2 heavy weapons here, the tanks. Now, they fire indirectly, but of course he's got lovely juicy weapons on the side, so he may move them up. Who knows? Preparing to spring forward onto my traps, he has 2 blight drones. One for close combat, one with flamers. Both of them are not to be sneered at. Then, of course, a rhino, held back for the moment, away from my Vindicator, filled with Plague Marines.
There's also the little Plague Caster and the Foul Blight Spawn in there as well.
Oh, right, so he's got his command staff in there as well. That's going to be a jolly fun bus, isn't it? I wonder where that's going to pop out. Okay, now in this ritual zone here, protecting it as the power raises for Nurgle, is another squad of Plague Marines. They are tougher than normal Marines at 5 toughness. They also have disgustingly resilient, meaning every time they take a wound, I actually get through their armour. They then get to roll a 5 up to see if they can ignore the wound. That means they take all the damage, but they keep on coming. Plague Marines. Now, down here, we have Typhus himself. Typhus, what's that little thing there?
That's the Myphitic Blight Hauler.
Ah, the Myphitic Blight Hauler, I believe it has buffs. Looks to the left-hand corner for them as well. Let's not try to put too many words into this one. And surrounded by a bunch of scum zombies. They are called
Poxwalkers.
Poxwalkers, but they are zombies. It's a good job we're not in a supermarket. All right then. And, well, let's see the most important dice roll of the game, some people say. I don't particularly agree with that myself, but it does have advantages. As I will go first by choice, because I deployed first. That gives me a disadvantage, allowed him to put his tanks all the way into the right-hand corner there. But now he's going to try and seize the initiative. If he gets a 6, I'm in trouble.
Nope.
No, he gets a 2 with our extra chunky dice. A small improvement, we hope so things can be more visible. Right then, okay. It's gonna be fun. I have a sneaking suspicion Nurgle is gonna give me a really hard time today. But the Emperor protects. He's gonna need to do a lot of protecting today. All right then, let's draw those mission cards. All right then, and we are starting off with Devastator Doctrine. We have 4 tactical objectives, none of them are locational. For the Emperor, score 1 victory point if at least 1 Adeptus Astartes infantry or biker unit from your army finished a charge move this turn. Overwhelming firepower, score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the shooting phase of your turn. If 3 or more units were destroyed during the shooting phase of your turn, score D3 victory points instead. Unlikely. Blood and Guts, score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the fight phase. Well, that's unlikely. And no prisoners. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn. If between 3 and 5 units were destroyed during your turn, score D3 victory points. And if it's 6, it's D3 plus 3. Again, very unlikely versus Death Guard. Now, I believe... Alright, turn 1 movement has been concluded. These intercessors are within 30 range or something. If they stand still, then they are able to fire twice. Because of bottom beta, which is no longer beta. It's now inside the Angels of Death abilities in the new Codex. Right then, we have advanced, well, we have moved, but not advanced, all of our Hellblasters. Now, all of them are staying close to these 2 Buffmasters, Mr. Cesare and Lucullus. Everything else is preparing, well, has moved forward. Now we've advanced the actual aggressors, because they don't get any minuses from advancing and firing if anything's in range. Luckily for the evil ones, there isn't anything in range. But of course, we need to get up further and get in close anyway, if we possibly can. Well, close range anyway, not necessarily in close. Those are Poxwalkers and those are Nurglings. Well, Nurgle warriors, quite tough. Okay, and we've advanced our last unit here. So, looking up the board, a massive rush from the Crimson Fists. Let's see what happens with the Psychic phase. Oh, that was another quick fire Psychic phase. Well, there didn't seem to be much point in bringing along one of the old mind benders when we're in the middle of going into disrupting a chaos ritual. Seemed like a bad idea. Who knows, they could be tempted. But more importantly, their brains just might have melted out of their ears. So, going straight into throwing for the new litany. I am going to do the Litany of Faith, which will give me the ability to resist mortal wounds, just in case those psychers decide to attack my aggressors. So, on a 3 up, it works. It's a 1. Alright then, so Rodrigo is praising the Emperor. Unfortunately, his colleagues are not particularly listening at the moment. Oh well, now let's find out what happens. Turn 1, Space Marines firing phase. Okay, Voldemort to fire. Right, kicking off with these 5 intercessors, I am going to fire 4 bolt guns down at the Poxwalkers, and I'm going to fire 1 auxiliary grenade launcher at the Myphitic thingy. Yep, okay, let's roll it. So that's 8 dice for the bolt rifles. Okay, here we go, hitting our 3s. Okay, no rerolls for that section. Okay, wounding on. What's the toughness of them?
Currently 4.
4. Typhus buffs them up. Right, so I need 4s. And I get 3. 3 wounds to the Poxwalkers, please. No, well, -1. AP.
They have a 7-up save. They get +1.
Okay, make it 0.
Yeah. So I don't get saved, but I do have Disgusting Resilient.
Disgustingly resilient.
It's 3 die.
Wonderful. Okay, now, the auxiliary grenade launcher firing crack grenade, mainly so I can get that extra AP because I've got Devastator Doctrine on. Let's see if it hits. Needing a 3. Got it. 6 versus 8, isn't it?
7.
Oh, 7. Well, either way, I still need a 5 or a 6. And I get a 1. Wonderful. Right then, so the intercessors have fire, done very little. The next people who do fire will be these lovely Hellblasters here, firing 1 shot, not overcharged. Okay, so firing up at the Plague Marines. They've only got 1 wound each, haven't they? Right, let's do this. 5 shots, re-rolling 1s because of the captain. That's a good thing there. Okay, didn't overcharge them, so that is 4 hits. All right then. Okay, re-rolling the 1 because of the lieutenant. Oh, that's good. All right then, 4 at them now with a -4. No, -3 I think it is. No, it's still -4. Go on.
So
with a -4.
2 up going to a 6 up.
Okay, 6 up saves.
Save 1.
Saves 1.
And then 5 up Disgustingly Resilient. 1 dies.
All right then, 1 of them is blown away. Right then, the next one. Okay, 5 more. The next squad is going to fire straight up at them again. Here we go. Okay, 4 hits. Okay, CFI wounds, strength 7, toughness 5, re-rolling 1s, and that's 2 of them.
2 6-ups.
Okay. Oh, that's 1 save, 1 fail.
5 up. There we go.
Oh, I'm Grandfather Nurglis protecting today instead of the Emperor. Right then, we now have 5 of these lovely chaps here, intercessors. They have actually moved forward. I'm going to fire 4 of them in and 1 auxiliary grenade launcher with crack again. Right, so 4 shots. Oh dear. Right, re-rolling the 1. That's 4 hits. Okay. Now, 4s versus 5s. 5 and 6 to wound. And get to re-roll the 1. That is 3 wounds. Ah, it's a number of the beast.
Nice.
Okay.
My 2 up goes to a 3 up because you got a -1.
Yep. Thank you for rolling them off screen every time. Stop it.
Disgusting Resilient. No.
Okay, no. Okay.
So you're going for the painted ones first.
All right, the painted ones need to die. Right then, now the auxiliary grenade launcher. Okay, see if I hit. I hit. Strength 6, toughness 5. Oh dear, get to re-roll that though. 6, it goes through, -2. Makes it -3.
4 5 up.
Go for it.
Loves it.
Yeah, please try and roll it on the camera. Bounces clean off him. Okay, the next person to act happens to be the Vindicator. The Vindicator will also fire up there if the range is good. 24, I believe it is, but please check it for me while I hold the camera. Yep, lovely. Now, Vindicator has gone up to D6 flat attacks from D3 or D6 when you fire at a huge unit. Lucky me. 6 shots with the Vindicator. Ooh, and that's why we've brought it. Tearing new orifices since the Horus Heresy. All right, then re-rolling the 1. That's a full sweep. That's 6 of them. Now it is strength 10, toughness 5, 2s. Oh dear, that's 5 at a -4, I believe. 3 usually, 1 for the Doctrine.
6 ups.
Oh, and he gets 3 of them. Now that is a D3 points of damage. Oh, a D6 damage each, I believe. That's 2 of them. But either way, you've only got 1 wound, so 2 are dead.
No, I've got Disgusting
Oh,
Resilient.
you do indeed, yes. So the first one, 5 damage.
I
That's
imagine
5.
he's gone.
Do it.
Yep.
He's gone, sorry about that. And the next one, oh, no. Ooh, that was almost. Now 2 more dead. Now I'm going to fire his little bolt gun. Okay, standard 2 shots. Storm bolt up. Right, 2 hits. 1 wound. Get to re-roll that because the lieutenant. No, that's 2 of them. Sorry, 1 of them even. And it bounces clean off as it should. Now, I'm going to need a couple more dice there, please, Lex, because I'm about to fire my lovely little dreadnought. That's 12 shots. So can I have 2 of your dice, monsieur? Dankeschön. Right, 12 shots. Here we go. Here we go. Right, firing off the cannon. Re-rolling the ones. Let's do something with that. Ah, dear. Right, so those 2 re-rolled. Oh, that one come out. That one comes out. Okay, unfortunately.
You're not relentless, are you?
No, but it's assault weapon.
Is it?
Is it? Right, that is a heavy weapon. So although it gets the bonuses for being in Devastator protocols, it has to hit on a 4 because I've moved. So off we go. Only the 5. Right then. Unfortunately, only at strength 5. Oh dear, sorry about that. There's 2 of them. Minus 2 because of Devastator. Yep. Oh, 1 saves, 1 fails, but is he resilient?
Yes.
He is. Bouncing clean off. Right then, so that's all the firepower from them. Now, these guys are all out of range here, and so are the rest. So, at the end of the firing from the Imperial Crimson Fists, we have done very little indeed. It does not bode well. Okay then, so, right, assault phase, we have nothing in range, so it's going to be quite a quick round, okay? And is there any battle shock? No, well, let's do battle shock.
Yes, I'm going to pay 2 points to not take battle shock test.
All right then. Sorry, the stratagem is?
Insane bravery.
Insane bravery. Because although these are scum who now worship Nurgle, they were once Space Marines. And they do not break, even against the Emperor's true sons. Nothing from the Poxwalkers? Lost a couple, didn't we?
No, they're immune.
Oh, they're also immune. That could possibly be because they've got no brains, though.
Yes.
Right then, let's have a look, see what sumptuous amount of points I've got for victory. Right then, we did have 4 cards. We didn't manage any of them. We are going to discard Blood and Guts, and then go straight into turn 1 Nurgle. Orders have come down from Grandfather Nurgle himself. Grandfather's gift, what does it do? Just in brief.
In brief, I score 1 point if I kill an enemy unit and the last wound is taken by a plague weapon.
Which makes sense, and there's plenty of plague weapons there. Does that include plague blasts, etc.?
Yes, the various weapons have, some of them are plague and some of them are not.
Oh, it doesn't look good for the Crimsons. Defend Objective 3. Now, let's have a quick look at that. Objective 3, oh, sorry about the speed on that one, is all of the way over here in my back rank, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. Who knows what the canny sons of Nurgle will do. Okay, next one is?
Similar to the Fly Lord, I score D3 if I control exactly 3 objective markers.
Now, he's very close to 1 here. He already has Plague Marines all over this ritual site here, and that one is well within grasp, so that one should be a doddle. Next.
And then secure objective 5.
Secure objective 5. Now, objective 5 is that scampish one over there that only has a bunch of intercessors on it. And we've got 2 plague drones over here of different types. Ooh, this is going to be fun. All right then, seconds are out. Let's see what Nurgle does. Where do the Death Guard advance? See in a second. Now the fun bit which Alex has just told me is, because it's Nurgle and his lovely numbers are 7 and 3, but this one's 3, he can't have more or less than 3. Now obviously he wouldn't get it for less, but in most objectives, if you had 4, 5 or 6, as funny or impossible as that sound, you could still score it. So if he actually advances on 4 objectives and gets them all, he doesn't score it. So, it's going to take him a couple more seconds to think than usual. Glad you won't be seeing that as he paces round the board, scratching his chin, wondering how best to score the victory points which will give Grandfather Nurgle his prezi. Alright, first movement from Death Guard Nurgle worshippers. The Poxwalkers and the Myphetic Blight Hauler have moved forward. The Poxwalk is advancing. The Lord of Typhus has moved forward so that he may be in smite range of them. Okay, over here. So that's 1. 2. The second location is being held by the Plague Marines as always. This Rhino moved up. We have figures on top to identify where they are. And it has popped smoke, so it can't fire, but it gets a -1 to be hit until the beginning of its next turn. Now, surprising for me is that these have actually moved around. I wasn't expecting them to move, but they have. But you will notice that the drone things have disappeared. Where have they gone? Let me show you. Now that lawnmower of death there is looking down at my intercessors, and it looks pretty hungry. Lamentably, next to it is another drone which has advanced over the top of this hill here, this wall here, comes straight down next to it because it has assault flamers. So it doesn't matter if it advances or not, it automatically hits. They could be in a lot of trouble. These poor little intercessors here are in for a rude awakening. Will their armor protect them enough? As we go into the psychic phase. Right then, Lex Worshipper of Nurgle. Before he's even gone into his psychic phase, has used the stratagem. It's a 1-point stratagem called Cloud of Flies, which means these gentlemen here, guarding this objective, this unholy site of right, cannot be targeted.
I like to think the ritual's progressing and this cloud of flies is billowing from the ground.
Indeed, and that kind of yucky metaphor is something my clean and pure mind would never conceive of. Nurgle scum. As he's about to lash out with his psychic powers, as the psychic vortex around this area intensified as Typhus himself is kicking into this small battle, getting his feet wet. All right then, kick off. All right then, Lex, what's going on?
So first thing, Typhus is going to cast Miasma of Pestilence onto this chap.
Okay, what does it do? Well, let's see if it works. And that's a Pearls of the Warp. Unless, of course, he uses a command point.
You know what? In the 3 games I've brought Typhus, he's perilled at least twice in every single one.
He loves it.
There we go.
All right, 5. Does that complete it?
Yeah, that's a failure.
It must be the psychic energy buffeting him. It's Typhus. He rarely makes mistakes, is what he'd like to say. Next.
Putrescent Vitality onto the Poxwalkers.
Putrescent Vitality. Your canny ability to roll off that goddamn camera.
Yeah,
let's have a look. That's a 4 and that's a 5. Right. As the wails of the psychically destroyed people sacrificed here are so much beautiful music in the ears of Typhus, he's been carried away and he just can't concentrate on getting the job done. Either that or he doesn't think the boys in blue are any kind of threat at all. Let's find out. Who's next? Anything else? Right, that's the end of the psychic phase, and that's because our psychic is inside the smokemobile over here, nicked off the bridge burners, and it's already getting pustules growing all over it. Glad the camera can't see that. Okay, firing phase. All right then, kicking off with a fetid bloat drone disgorging horrible flames.
It's actually Plague Spewers.
Plague Spewers. All right, they're going to douse my men in fun juice. Let's go for it.
2d6 hits.
5. It's looking bad.
Strength 6, toughness 4.
All right then.
He's a plague weapon, so I reroll 1s.
He rolls 1s. Oh dear.
2 -2 saves.
2 with a -2. Okay, that makes it 5 or 6 up. All right then. Oh no, that's a fail. How much damage each? Is it 1?
1 damage each.
1 damage each. So one of the poor intercessors is covered in goop and promptly melts and then explodes.
The forward of these tanks.
Nothing from it as a blood drone.
It doesn't have any shooting.
Oh dear, that doesn't bode well for the charge phase. All right then, now we're going on to his heavy shooting now, I believe.
Over here.
Oh, right. Oh, dear.
The tank.
The tank over here, all right, get the camera angle correctly, is firing down at the intercessors. Okay, how many shots is this?
D6.
D6, that's 3 shots.
Hitting on 5s because I moved.
Hitting on 5s. Oh, that's 2, that's not bad.
2s to wound.
All right then.
Plague weapon.
All right.
2 saves at -2.
2 saves at -2, so that's 3, 4, that's 5 and 6 again. Here we go. 1 saves, 1 fails.
And it is 3 damage. Sorry.
3 damage, 1 of them has snuffed it. All right then, and a huge explosion goes off, killing one of the intercessors easily. The next.
Okay, I'm going to play Blasphemous Machines on this one, which basically means he can ignore the penalties for moving and firing.
All right then, what does that mean? Is that a stratagem?
Yes.
All right then, Blasphemous Machines means that the second one over there does not get any minuses. Thank you, Lex. Where's he firing?
Vindicator.
And a good choice, probably. It's quite mean.
Sluggers go into the aggressors.
The sluggers go into the aggressors. Pre-measured rolls, we know they're in range. But let's see. Will the Emperor protect? A bit more appropriate and different. Alright, coming across. The Myphitic, Blight Hauler?
Yep, it's going to fire at the Vindicator.
Firing over at the Vindicator. Do it.
Multi-melter. Hitting on 4s, his special rules doesn't take penalties to move.
Fair enough, do it.
There we go.
Oh,
and
dear.
Missile launcher. There we go.
That's a hit.
4s.
Was that crack missile?
Yeah.
It was. That's great.
Nothing.
Okay, bounces off the armour of the Vindicator. My God, I'm getting off lightly so far.
These guys are going to fire at those guys.
All right then, so the Plague Marines are going to be firing down into the aggressors.
Yep.
Indeed, do it.
So I have 2 Blight launchers.
All right, 2 Blight launchers.
Ooh, that's better.
Ooh, that's 4
And
hits.
strength 6, 3
Toughness 5, 3's the wound. That's 2. What's the minuses on them, old chap?
2.
2, okay. So that's 5 and 6 again. That's 1 save, 1 fail.
D3 damage.
D3 damage.
2.
That's 2 damage. 1 of my little men is gone. All right, he's already killed an aggressor before they've taken any action.
And then the plasma gun.
Plasma gun firing at.
Also
Oh, the aggressors as well. Do it.
hit.
That's a hit.
That's a wound.
That's a wound.
And -3.
-3 shots. Yep, okay, with a -3, that gives him a save of 6. No!
1 damage.
1 damage? Alright then, down to 2 again. Alright, one of them is down to 2. Nice fire from the Plague Marines there. Anything else?
Nope, that's all my shit.
Alright then, shooting has concluded. Well, I suppose we're going into the assault phase. Now, I'm not even going to cut here.
I've only got 1 charge.
Alright then, I think I'll be doing my Overwatch, eh?
Oh, I got it.
Alright then, so 4 shots and then 1 crack grenade. Okay, 4 shots, see if we hit. I get 2 hits. Strength 4, toughness?
7.
7, alright, 5s and 6s. No! Alright then, the crack grenade. Come on, it's a miss. Alright then, let's see who he gets in there. It's not far for him to go, only 7 inches. And he gets snake eyes!
Seriously? Well, I have to spend the command point and hope for the best.
Okay, he needs a 6. And no! He's jumping through those command points again. Oh, fair enough.
Well,
alright, and the intercessors live. Alright then. Okay, at the end of Death Guard, turn 1. They have not done an incredible amount of firing.
Scored nothing.
And has scored nothing. The gambit to take this this location off me by killing the intercessor and advancing has not succeeded, but it was well played out. Numerically, Lex should have come down and eaten those intercessors. It's been a funny old first round. Bugger all has happened, really. All right then. Well, let's hope we can actually hit each other. Otherwise. All right, turn 2, and first off, let's see if my litany of hate goes off. On a 3.
Yep.
Right, it does. So, Mr. Borgia Rodrigo is spitting words of hate in the Emperor's name to destroy the foul ones. Anything within 6 inches is going to basically have the ability to re-roll. Okay, now, what's happened with movement? Okay, we've got the aggressors have shimmied across here, charging towards to burn this bloat drone. The intercessors have stood firm. They are going to just stand and fire. Right then, the aggressors have moved in. They have little chance of destroying that rhino. And I'll tell you why that's important in a second, but they may be able to charge it if I get a 9 or above. The dreadnought has stamped forward, preparing to take on its heavy armoured enemies. Maybe, maybe not. The Vindicator doesn't want to get any minuses by moving, so has stayed still. It should have the range now to lay down some impressive firepower if I'm lucky. The rest of the troops here. Now, the intercessors stayed still, so they can double shoot. The captain and lieutenant moved amongst the group, so Lucullus and Cesare are giving buffs across this entire group here. The 2 sets of Primaris Hellblasters have moved forward. They have not advanced, so they now should be within 15 range of that which I wish to destroy. And the intercessors here are staying because they are in a good flying position, and by not moving with bolter beta, sorry, it's not bolter beta anymore, but the bolter element of the Angels of Death, they should be able to fire twice as long as something is in range. All right then, now let's look at why I have moved the way I have, other than just forward. What are we trying to do? Right, each round you draw 3 cards. You can have a maximum of 6. Luckily enough, I already had 3 left. It should have been 3 in the first place. We made a small faux pas in that one, sorry. Right, for the Emperor, score 1 victory point if I get a charge off. So you can see why the the aggressors are where they are. Overwhelming fire, kill things in the shooting phase. No prisoners, kill lots of things. Area denial. Now this here is important. If I can keep him 6 inches out of the central zone, which he already is, I get 1 point. If I can keep him of 12 inches out, where that rhino is, I get D3 victory points. And it's all about the victory points in a Maelstrom game. Psychological warfare may not occur. It's Nurgle. They don't tend to run. But either way, if I get someone to chicken out and bugger off, then I will get victory points. And Kingslayer, well, yeah, okay, we're going to have to kill Typhus. Now, killing...
Malignant Plaguecaster.
Sorry? Oh, the Malignant Plaguecaster. That changes everything. Popping that rhino is now my highest priority. And I will note that I still have all of my lovely 9 command points to expend in this round on others. Alex has 3. Jumping through them. Unfortunately, I believe that he did every roll correctly and every re-roll was legit. But the power of the warp was against him. It seems Khorne has taken an interest in the battle, is screwing with the odds. And I have changed to Tactical Doctrine. Okay, I'll put the rules up, but in basics, the Tactical Doctrine gives me a -1 AP for rapid fire and assault weaponry. And the vast majority of my weaponry now is rapid fire and assault. So AP like a river. Let's go. Now, there are no psychics, so we skip the psychic phase. We've moved. We've done all the advancing as well, which is now contained in the moving phase as of 8th edition. Don't know why I keep on saying that. 7th is 3 years ago now. Let's go to the firing phase. Right then. Now, remember, we're Crimson Fists. That means if we fire in a unit which has 5 more men than our own, that we get a +1 to hit, so generally hitting on 2s. We also have the ability when firing bolter weapons, when we roll a 6, we get an automatic hit on top of that. So, let's play. We've got 2 points for rapid fire. I'm going to use this stratagem, which allows basically the firepower to double to go up to rapid fire 2. On these 5 intercessors here, using 2 command points, going down to 7. That will give me a sumptuous
20.
20 shots indeed. Right, let's roll them. Right then, hitting on 2s, because there is more than 10 in that unit, or more than 9, should I say, because I have the tiniest hands in the universe. Go on, laugh. I'm going to roll 2 sets. Here we go, hitting on 2s. That's a full sweep so far, and I miss with 1. All right then, all of these hit. 4 toughness 4 for the poxwalkers now, so that is wounding on 4s. Okay, here we go, Mr. Tiny Hands, Voldemort. Yeah, doesn't seem so dramatic when I'm just talking about the size of my hands. Now, oh, that could have been better. Okay, here we go, and a third amount, because my hands are that tiny. All right then, let's take out, oh dear, it's not looking great. All right then.
We're going to repeat the last turn then?
We may do. It's like that fight with Xander against that smaller vampire. Right then. That's that smaller vampire. Right then, we only have 5 hits, well, 5 wounds going in. All right then.
Minus 2 AP, so I don't benefit from my cover.
No AP, sorry, well, no bonuses, so it's all disgustingly resilient. 5 up.
No.
Right, 5 of them snuff it under bolter fire. The bolter slam into them and make them explode. Right, with these chaps over here, they have moved, but they're within 15 range. No, I don't think they are. Check it for me. We should have pre-measured that and I forgot to. No, right then. I'm just going to fire up. Oh, it seems a waste. No, I can't. They're not the closest unit. Right then, I shall fire them into the scum. Right then, 5 into the poxwalkers. Here we go. Right then, and still hitting on 2s, because they've got 5 more than me, or do they? Let's have a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, they don't. So the 2 misses. Ah, but that's a hit of 6. We forgot that previously. I should have had a couple more hits. Not to worry. Only 5. Right, 5 hits and 2 wounds. And I get to re-roll 1s because of the lieutenant. No, lieutenant even. There's only 2. 2 saves.
2 fire-ups.
Oh. That's 1 dead. Slowly picking them apart. Now, with 5 shots, making it 10 shots, I'm going to fire it into the Myphetic. Well, let's have a look. I think they're in 15 range. Measure it for me, please, Alex. Yes.
Front rank are the second rank are not.
Front rank. 6 shots.
Sorry, when I say front rank, I mean these are in 15, these guys aren't.
All right then, well that's 10 shots. I can just about hold them in my micro-sized hands. All right then, 10 shots into the bloat. What are you?
My Myphetic Blight Hauler.
Blight Hauler, my mistake. All right then. Now I am going to take a risk and overcharge them, but I've got Cesare there. He will allow me to re-roll 1s as we know, and that's a good thing. Okay. All of them hit. Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s. Off we go, re-rolling the 1s because of Lucullus, the lieutenant, or lieutenant. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 with a -5 on the AP. Usually -4, additional -1.
5 up demon saves.
5 up demon saves. Jeepers. That's not bad.
It's double that, isn't it?
Yep, it's 2 for each one of those. 2, 4, 6. That's 12 rolls. Scraps in my mind. Go then. Right then, 5 up, feel no pain.
And he's gone.
All right then, let's see if he explodes as he is taken apart by Hellblaster fire. Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
So 4+ for them. No, 4+ for him.
No, right, oh, it's just 1 damage. He's only Diddy, I guess, though. Right then, so, well, the Hellblasters have done their job today. Now, the other 5 Hellblasters will fire across at the Rhino. Now, they get a -1 to hit it because of the smoke. It has popped.
You not overcharging?
Maybe not with the extra -1. That would be stupid. Right then.
Funny.
Now those would have been 1s and would have made my blokes explode, but they don't. Right then, and those don't hit either because of the -1. 1 hit. 1 wound with a -5 AP.
Goes down to 9.
Down to 9. That's grand. Right then, so, alright then, the Vindicator. Now that will fire its bolter, storm bolter, into the scum, and it will fire its huge bomb, its big blast, straight into the Rhino. Now, I really should be taking out one of the Blight Horde, you know, those are big tanks back there, but I really want to get rid of that Rhino, and it's got his leaders in it, so seeing it pop will be funny. Okay, off we go. How many shots? D6 shots. That's 4. It's looking good. I'm feeling positive about this one. Right then, 4 shots. Re-rolling ones. And that's 1 hit only because of the smoke. Alright then, 1 gets through with only 1 -3 AP. Okay, 6 up save. No, D6 damage. Come on, baby. That's a 6.
Down to 3.
Down to 3, right. 4 shots from the little guns. No, it's actually only 2 shots. Straight over there into the Plague Walkers. 1 hit, 1 reroll. No, it's a fail still. 1 wound. Let's see. 1 wound.
Dead.
And he's dead. Alright then. Now, it is the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought will fire its 12 shots. And here we go. So it's going to be 12 shots directly into the Rhino, hitting on 5s because he's moved as well. Here we go. Risk it for a biscuit. Get to. Oh, do I get to reroll ones? I don't think so. Too far away. Right. So though, we've got. Yep. I know. No. Right then, I've got 5 hits. Now, 5 versus 7, I need to get 5s. Nil point, nothing. Alright then. Okay, now, the aggressors are going to fire all of their weapons into the Rhino as well. Range 18, old chap. Right, so that is...
they're the bottom, sorry.
Yep, 12 shots plus this many. That'll be 9, so that's 21 shots. Will my tiny hands manage it? Who knows? Right then, so that's 18, that's 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. Here we go. Here we go. Right, first rolls. Second rolls. All right, no re-rolling. But they don't get any minuses for advancing because they are aggressors. It's quite nasty. But they do get 1 for the miasma of... Sorry, the...
miasma of smoke.
Yeah, the miasma of smoke. All right then, that's many hits. Now, let's see if I can get 5s and 6s to wound. Oh, 2 of those, or was it 3 were red, were 6s? It's bolt weapons, so I get to roll some more. Okay, so they failed as well. Right, so that is only 3 wounds.
What are they normally minus?
-1. Oh no, they're minus nothing, but they're now they're -1. Okay, 3 wounds, -1. Does it pop? Does it pop?
Nope. Do take it
2 wounds, down to 1.
No. 4 up is a save.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got 3 up save.
Oh, of course it does. Well done. Oh, those numbers, all very complicated. Right then, okay. No death to him, but he's only on 2 curses. Right then, over here. Right, the aggressors. Now that's 2d6 flamers each. This many shots into the blood drone. Now, because they're assault weapons, they will get a -1 to their AP. Let's see how many we got. Alright, and so that's 2, and 9 is 11, 12, 13, 16 shots. That's all. Now, all of them hit. Their strength 4, toughness of the drone is?
7.
Alright then. So that's the 16. Toughness 7, I need 5s and 6s to wound. I don't get any kind of modifiers on that, so that is 2, 4, 6 of them. That's all, 6.
Okay, so that gives me a 4 up save after your extra AP.
It does. Ooh.
And then a disgustingly resilient.
Disgustingly resilient. That's 1 wound only.
Do take a damage.
Yay.
They are quite tough, these chaps.
Well, they are when you roll like that.
So I can make saves. I don't do anything else.
Oh, mate's tough if you're going to get that many 6s. All right
down to
then.
9.
Down to 9. Jeepers creepers. Oh, what a shame. They've got shock assault and power fists and an extra attack. That's going to be bad. Right then, I'm going to fire my guys here up into the other one. The Inceptors get 6 shots each with a heavy bolter equivalent. Right then, so that is going to be a sumptuous 18 shots into the back of that tank there. Okay. Right then, let's shoot him in the back. Okay, hitting on 3s. That's quite a few. Right, 1, 2, 3, off. Now, strength 5, toughness 8. Yeah, thought so. So 5s and 6s yet again. Alright, here we go. And not looking great. It's not looking too bad. Well, there's 3 wounds. I don't think it'll quite cut it. 3.
4 up save. It's -1 on those, or is it?
Yeah, there's a -1 on them. They're assault. Oh, it's -2 then. Okay, -2 AP.
I make 1. And then disgustingly resilient. I make 1.
Okay, 1 point of damage only. But if I charge him and get in, because of the, arguable rules of Games Workshop, I particularly like them, some people do not, he won't be able to do anything at all. So I'm going to sandbag him and, tar pit him is what it's called. Alright then, I believe that's all of my firing, is it not, sir? Ooh, and we've done not a great deal again, considering the amount that's fired. Alright. We killed the Blight Hauler.
Miffy.
That's great. Miffy is gone. Nothing else has really... Alright. We pinged off shots and the Rhino is down to 2, but as a firing phase from an Imperial army in short range goes, that wasn't spectacular. It could have been a lot better. Alright then, as we prepare to go into the assault phase. And we're back for the assault phase. Okay, Alex. I am charging that Rhino with the smoke. Like demons myself, I shall come out of the smoke, but you've got to fire Overwatch. Shoot into the aggressors.
No.
No, nothing. Okay, now let's see if I get in. I need a 9. I have command points to spend. I've got a 7. So I'm going to, we already measured it as 9, and re-roll it. Yes, I'm in. I am in. That's good. In like Flynn. Keep saying that. Really showing my age there. Okay. Put them against it. Yum. Okay, with shock assault, we're going to see what the aggressors really do these days. Now, this tank is going to quickly turn as fast as it can and try to gun down the Inceptors as they come in. What are you firing at them?
Okay, 2 entropic cannons.
Oh dear.
Nope. And the heavy
Praise
slugger.
be to Dawn.
That one gets a hit.
Yeah, what was it?
Strength 5.
Oh, it's a wound. Okay.
-1.
-1, 4 up then.
Yeah.
The Emperor protects. Okay, let's see if I get in. Here we go. No. That is a no. And because we are playing match, not narrative, I cannot use a reroll to do that. Disappointing. I get the feeling these bouncing bunnies are going to be exploding as soon as that tank gets his go. All right then, so let's have a look now. There is something else to be done. Now, this is a weird battle so far. We haven't done a great deal to each other. My flames did absolutely nothing. But as my gents here are going to charge in, these aggressors are going to charge straight into him. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to send in the intercessors first. Now, this could be a huge mistake. He might eat that entire unit and then eat the next one. But if even one intercessor gets in next to him, he cannot then fire Overwatch at the real threat, which is, of course, these aggressors. So, the intercessors say a silent prayer, or a loud prayer, to the Emperor and charge. How many shots? Oh, 9! Oh no! Are they going to be covered in gunk? It's looking like it.
So there's wounds on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Right then,
so
that's
you have
5.
-1s, so you're not going to die.
So 4 up. Alright, 2 saved. I've taken 3 damage. One of my men dies. I'll take out the middle one, so I don't want to remove any range that I've got on this one. One of them is down to 1. Do we have a little pink dice of any form? That's lovely. Thank you. Alright then, let's see if I get in. I really should do. 4. Yeah, we're in, aren't we? Okay, definitely within 1 inch. Okay, off we go. I'm going to get some dice out of the way. Alright then, move them up there. Alright then, now, because they are locked in combat, I can now move in my aggressors with impunity. And they get a 6. They are in. Alright then, here we go. And they've got litanies of hate. Or do they? Check the range. Have they run away too far away from Rodrigo? Ooh.
Yes, they have.
Oh, they've outstripped Rodrigo. But let's check the ranges. Can Rodrigo get in? I think on something like a 12 he might be able to.
Well, roll it.
Let's see.
No.
No, Rodrigo's too slow. Alright then, I am attacking the Rhino first with the aggressors. Now, they recently went up from 2 attacks to 3 and 3 attacks to 4 with the Sergeant. Then, of course, we have Shock Assault. So I have 9 attacks with Power Fists. Hitting on 4s. Here we go. Let's make a mess. Oh, and it's looking good. Now, Strength 8, Toughness 7, I believe. That's 3s. Oh, yes. Right then. That is 6 wounds with -3. So you need 6 up, old chum. Here we go.
Nope.
No.
It's dead.
All right, 3 fails. Well, sorry, all of them have failed. So that is 6 through, 6d3. Yes, it's dead. It's very dead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. All right then, now, first things first, see if it explodes. 1d6.
Yes, it does.
Use this stratagem when one of your Death Guard vehicles is destroyed. Do not roll a dice, it automatically goes off. Ooh, they've jury-rigged this bridge burner's vehicle to explode. All right, how many... is that D3 damage? Mortal wounds?
Yep.
D3 mortal wounds against the aggressors.
I think these guys are taking that guy as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
So against the aggressors?
All right. 1. All right, one of them goes down to 1.
Well, it would be.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Okay,
all right then.
these guys.
Against your own Death Guard.
Well, obviously.
Oh, that's 2 wounds.
But disgustingly resilient.
Disgustingly resilient. And they're both saved. Oh no, one of them saved. One of them did not. So one of them snuffs it. You sure about that, Strat? And against the tank. That's 3. Of course it would be. 3 disgustingly resilient. That's 1 save, 2 wounds. Down to, 10, isn't it?
Yep.
Fantastic. Now, the fun part again. Because the vehicle's popped with his men inside it, he has to roll a 1d6 for each one. It's not done as in for each man, it's just for the men inside. For every 6 he gets, 1, is it? You get, they die.
Yeah. There's 7, 8, 9 in there.
There's 9 men, that's a unit of 7 and 2 HQ.
5 ones the way this is going.
No, you'll be fine. None! See,
Yeah.
all right then. Now, they have to get out, but they have to be 3 inches away from me, do they not? Well, at least 1 inch away from me.
Yeah, they can't be in combat.
Yep. Which means I may have forced them away from that 12-inch, which is what I wanted.
You have.
Yes. Victory points will be mine. Oh, yes, they will.
So, yes, you have seen these guys before. I'm just recycling the painted models.
Absolutely. Done! Oh, only 1. Good skills, Lex. Right then, across here now. I will kick off with the aggressors unless someone says, I want to interrupt. No?
Nope.
No? Fair enough then. Alright then, as before, 3 becomes 4. So that is 8 attacks from the standard ones, and 4 attacks, plus my dice. So that is quite a few attacks. Oh, it's 5. Right then, that is going to be 4 attacks, and then 1 for the shock assault. 3 attacks, then 1. 3 attacks, then 1. So that makes 13 attacks with power fists, all hitting on 4s. Shame about the litanies. Here we go. Right. And we have a plethora of hits here. That's not bad at all. Okay. Bloat drone's toughness.
7.
7. Ooh, they're quite tough, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Right then. And I've got strength 8, so that is 5. Make 5 C's, please, Lex.
Okay. Your penalty. 5 up in
minus
Vons.
3. Oh, in Vons of. You got 1. That's 3 goes through. So, 4 go through. Now, so that's 4d3. Might as well roll them all because it's only 1 target. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
6.
Come on. You can do it.
5, 6, 7.
Alright, 5 ups. Oh, and he does. That's 3. It's only 4 wounds.
And that brings him down
to 5. Now, the intercessors are going to chip in as well. So that's 3 attacks for Sergeant and 2 attacks for the intercessor normally. But with shock assault, they now get an extra 1 each. Hitting on 3s. Okay, 3 of them. Wounding on 5s. No! I'm really glad I moved in there. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, they ate the Overwatch. That is true. That is true.
They did their job.
They did. They did.
And no more.
You Jobsworths. Now, it is time for this horrible little bloat drone to return fire. Alright, he's bracketed down to only 2 attacks. How many? Ooh,
well, let's go for the intercessor.
Yeah, intercessors, why not?
Hit on 4s.
Okay.
No.
And they miss. Oh, fair enough. Right then, so the end of combat. I am... Ooh, if I advance into those guys, I could consolidate into them. But if I do that, they get to hit me back. Now the question is, do I want to do that? Hope to survive and then honour the chapter. Will they survive? Or do I let them sit there and take fire? Because he will have to shoot them. I think I'll annoy him by leaving them there. Alright then, end of the combat phase. Let's go into Battle Shock. Right, Battle Shock for me. Not there. Did you get any here? No. What about these guys here?
They don't take it.
Nah, they don't take it.
They lost one.
Well, they lost 1 guy. Roll it. It doesn't make a difference, but there we go. Oh, no one runs. Okay, they don't take it over there. Alright then, nobody else really lost any troops, did they? No, I lost a troop over here, let me see, can't really fail it, but it's nice to roll, just so we keep in pattern. Okay, now, it's what victory points did I gain? Right, victory points this round, overwhelming firepower. I destroyed 2 units, but not 3, so I get 1 victory point. Did I charge? Yes, I did, by jingo. So I get 1 point there. No prisoners. Yes, I destroyed a unit, but only 2, not 3. Curses. And area denial. Alas, that last Plague Marine popping out to the side, excellently positioned by Alex in this Maelstrom mission, means that he was within 12, so I only get 1. So at the end of round 2, the Imperium, has 4 victory points. Now it's the turn of Nurgle. The Death Guard turn 2. All is not well. All is not well. Turn 2 Death Guard. Right then. They are doing what Death Guard do, slowly, inexorably advancing down the pitch. Well, a battlefield. Gotta stop talking in football terms, sorry. Right then, now our little friend here, Typhus, has moved as fast as he can, and he can only half advance. And he did, and he is now well within smite range of my cluster here. And I can assure you that as he moves forward, that great name of him is slapping a great big target on him, because Cesare here is having none of it. If there's anything left of him, by the end of this round, Cesare will go mano a mano and try to make a legend of his name. Okay, the Death Guard's Plague Marines have advanced down. I don't know if they're going to slam into my lines or if they're just going to stand there shooting. I have no idea. These two leaders here look like they're going to destroy my little Teletubbies who fire again. If they don't, I'm going to rinse him. It's going to be like a shower of bullets. So yeah, Lex, you better take them out. Now, popping over here. Where are the tanks? Where have they gone? Okay, now the tanks have decided they really do not like Rod, Jane and Freddy here. Rod, Jane and Freddy look like they're going to be in a lot of trouble, as these guys have flamers on one tank and heavy fire on the other. But of course, bearing in mind they can still fire all of the way up the table with their long-range, great big bombast mortars here. Okay, now, lastly, but by no means leastly, the battle for Objective 5. These horrible toxic waste cans here, for some reason, are very important to the Death Guard. Are they not? One of the bloke drones has zipped out of the combat, just floated out of it as he has fly. He is then able to fire and set off those two disgusting flamer type blasters into whatever he wishes, to be honest. And then, of course, the lawnmower of death is sitting there ready to charge in and clear up. Can they force me from these objectives? With Defenders of Humanity, it's going to be very difficult unless they pretty much do a wipeout. Let's see what kind of objectives he's got. Okay, Lex, talk us through your old and new tactical objectives, please, just briefly.
So the old one I failed was Secure Objective 5.
Which is the one we're fighting over so viciously.
Symbol of the Fly Lord, where I have to control exactly 3.
Which is very possible. You're sitting on 3 if you take that last number 5. It's all down to that. And
Grandfather's Gift, kill something with a plague whip.
It shouldn't be too tough.
Well, killing anything is a challenge at the minute.
Has been, yes.
Secure Objective 1 I have drawn, which is nice because I'm already sat on it.
Yeah, that's good. Ooh.
So that will kick me off scoring wise. No prisoners, kill stuff.
Good.
Plan on doing that anyway. And Disgusting Devotions, which is a Death Guard specific one. I have to take a count every time I make a Disgustingly Resilient, and if at the end of the turn I've made 7, I get a point.
My least favourite objective card because it means so much more admin. But let's do this thing. Yeah. And I really think this is the round for Death Guard to actually put ahead. At least make up some points here. If they can take Objective 5, they're going to get victories like a river. Let's do this thing. The psychic phase for Death Guard. And he's going to be kicking off with Typhus. What's he doing?
Okay, first up we are going to smite those Hellblasters.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Or Welcome to Perils, we'll see.
Lightning crashes out of him and oh, that's a 10. Does he get any bonuses?
No.
One off getting a D6, but it's a D3. And
2.
that is 2 wounds.
I will take that.
One of the Hellblasters is, lightninged and explodes. He dies.
Now we'll do Putrescent Vitality on the Poxwalkers.
Putrescent Vitality, buffing them up. Nicely done. Put the card next to him if you've got it. That's grand. Oh, making them tougher still. This is going to be difficult.
And now going over here.
All right.
Mr. Malignant Playcaster is going to smite the aggressor.
Here we go. Smiting on a 6 now. Here we go.
Well, he's got +1 for his relic.
I feel a command point may be used. Yeah. It is. Reroll. 1 reroll. Knocking it up to 5, making it 6, making it pass, making it a D3 of mortal wounds.
D3 +1.
Ooh.
Because of his special ability.
Fair enough.
If I cast the spell. No, because I didn't get 7. Nope, that's fine.
Okay,
so
fair enough. Right then.
1
mortal wound. One of the Teletubbies dies. He was only on 1 wound left. He dies. Well done.
And then we're going to do Miasma of Pestilence, which is the -1 to hit onto the large.
Fair enough. And it's... Oh, wish that was for the smite, eh? That would have been funny.
For the... Yes, no, you're right. But that is an extra mortal wound on him. Because of the...
Miasma of Pestilence, what does it do?
-1 to hit them. And he takes a mortal wound from the Malignant Plaguecaster's ability. And it's -1 to hit these guys.
Alright, but that is a separate issue.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nothing to do with the 11 then?
No.
That wasn't confusing at all. Nice. Not to worry. It's very hot here at the moment. And unfortunately, Lex has more hair than Voldemort. So he's frying. Poor Lex. And he's doing very well for it, though. Okay, so a different ability has caused 1 mortal wound to them. And the Miasma of Pestilence means they get a -1 to be hit. Fantastic stuff. Any more psychics?
Nope.
Alright then, seconds are out. Death Guard. Firing phase. Off we go. Right, firing. So, things are very dicey. So, Lex is going to be doing a very strange order. He's going to have to think about every single time. But don't worry, we'll cut that out. It's going to be very tactical here. As he kicks off with...
The Foul Blightspawn.
Fly bounce. I won't even try to say it. That's the one. What's he doing? Shooting
Stinkfist is firing his horrible goo spreader thing onto the aggressor there.
Alright, like a flamer, like the big thing over there. Yeah. It just throws out guns. Let's do it.
So this is a strange weapon. To start with, I roll 2d6.
2d6? What does it do?
The weapon is strength 9.
Strength? Oh, strength 9.
I roll to see how many hits.
1.
1 hit.
Lucky fella.
Toughness
5, making it 3s.
So 3 to wound.
Indeed. No! Oh well. We've not been able to kill anything. They're going to end up... It's going to end up as basically a rugby match. Oh no, he gets it. How many minuses on that AP there?
-3.
-3. Okay, save on a 6. No!
3 damage.
3 damage, and that kills the last of my bolt aggressors. He's gone. Well done there, Lex. What's next then?
Let's go with this large squad.
Okay.
Into these Hellblasters.
Alright then, firing to these Hellblasters over here. Strange choice. I don't know why he's done that. But I'm sure he'll tell us.
So these guys, part of the Death Guard rules is they have extra half range on their rapid fire ability.
Fantastic.
So they're all in rapid fire.
They are in rapid fire range. That's rapid fire of 18, which is not bad actually. But Death Guard moves quite slowly, so they need it. So what are you firing?
Plasma guns.
Plasma guns? Two plasma...
what could go wrong?
Is it overcharged?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the champion dies.
Okay, boom!
The second guy dies.
Okay, the 2 shots, did those hit on 3s?
Yes.
You still resolve them?
Yes.
Yep. And...
1 survives. Wonderful.
What? What do you... Let's stop. Right then, so out of 3 shots, they get 2 shots each. Unfortunately, 2 of them die. 1 of them does not die. But let's do the damage, and then after that we'll see if they... Oh, they can't discuss them resilient, can they? Ah! Right then. Ooh. Okay then. Strength 8, that's 2 of them going through with a -3, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, with a -3. That will be saving on 6s only. No! 2 points of damage each. 2 of them go. Take off the front ones. Thank you very much, Lex. A costly round.
And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with bolters.
4 guys with bolters. So that's 8 shots coming in.
3s.
No rerolls. Fair enough. Alright then, wheeling on 4s, that's 2 of them. I'll pick them up and roll them. Any minuses there?
Yep.
Got it? Oh, weird. See, those doctrines for the Space Marines really do count now, don't they? Okay, I saved 1, failed 1, 1 wound. Okay, right then, he has taken out 2. 1 of them is down to 1. Who's next, Lex?
We'll go with the little squad.
Okay.
2. We'll also fire into them.
What are they firing?
Light launchers.
Light launchers, do it.
1. I don't know why I'm rolling these individually.
Right then, so 2 hits. Was it 4 shots? What's the strength on it?
6.
6 against 4.
Okay.
That's 2 going through. How many AP?
2.
2 AP. Okay, so 5s and 6s. One saves, one doesn't. That means one guy dies. Alright, that squad is now down to 1. So, not too bad shooting. Could have been better, could have been worse. Anything else in this section, Gav?
No.
Right then, who's next?
Let's go with this.
Is it Flamers, monsieur? Alright then,
So-
Flamers are going to go directly into my Inceptors. Right,
As is the heavy slugger.
yep.
And let's put the large gun onto the aggressors.
Alright then, so the large mortar gun is going to fire onto the intercepts. Intercessors? The aggressors, that's more like it. I misheard that. God, it's hot in here. Right then,
Starting with the flamers.
Flamers, how many shots?
8.
8. Oh dear.
Add 8 there.
Yeah, got 8.
Reroll the 1 for plague weapon.
They are, well, toughness 5.
3s then.
3s. Ooh. Oh, what's the strength on that? 6.
8.
What, on the Flamers?
Yeah, it depends on the strength of the
My
model.
God, that's
I think
great.
it's 8 or is it 7?
No, that's fine, that's fine.
More than 5. So you got that many -2s.
Right then, all of these are on a -2, making that 5. Oh, strength 7, that's not bad at all. I won't get close to them again. Alright then. Alright, no successes. How much damage each hit?
Just the 1.
Just the 1. So that is 5 wounds, meaning now the Inceptors themselves have gone from 2 wounds up to 3. So that's okay. 2 of them snuff it. Sorry, 1 of them snuffs it. 1 of them goes down to 1, but they're still about. Alright, it turns out they only have an AP of 1. Well done, Lex, for reminding us. Okay, so that means that only 1 of them died. The other one did not take as much damage, or any damage. Okay, now the rest of your firing.
The rock the heavy slugger.
Heavy slugger.
Hit on 5s.
Oh dear.
And then
Strength.
4s.
4s. No! Anything else?
And then we got the that into the aggressors.
Absolutely firing at the aggressors over the top there.
Ooh, that's better.
Is that 6 shots?
Yep.
Ouch, this is going to hurt. Or not.
1 hit.
Okay,
Does wound.
Okay, what's the minus?
This one is actually -2.
Yeah, -2. There we go. And he passed. Grandfather Nurgle has not been helping them much today so far, but the day is young.
I'm going to spend my last command point on the infernal machine thing, which
Yep.
stops me from taking penalties.
Right, so you're hitting on 4s up instead of 5s. That's
Yep.
grand. What's it firing at?
Same thing. So all these weapons into that. And
All right
mortar
then.
into the aggressors.
Majority of the weapons in there. Now, what are you firing first?
The entropy cannons.
Entropy cannons. Oh, this is going to hurt.
I do score
1
a hit.
hits.
3s to wound.
Oh, yes.
-4.
-4. 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes straight through his armor. Toughness 5. Strength?
It is D6 damage.
What's the strength?
Oh, 8.
Strength 8. Dead! Fatigue and the heat is frying our brains. Okay, down to 1. Anything else?
Right, now he's got the slugger, which will probably do nothing.
Alright then.
Wow.
Slugger, 3 hits.
4s.
4s. No damage. What's now?
Now the mortar into the
Okay, how many shots is this?
2
2 shots.
4s.
4s. 1 hit.
3s as a wound.
That's a wound.
-2.
-2, 5 and 6 to save. No! How much damage does it aggress out?
2.
2 points of damage. Alright, one of them goes down to 1 wound. Let me just put this on over here. 1 wound. Right, where's the rest of the fire coming in then?
Okay, we'll go the plague spitters from our chum over there. So we have 2d6 hits
Alright, do it.
going into the aggressors.
Indeed.
7.
7 hits.
Strength 5, toughness 5.
Yep. 4s. Ooh, that's not bad.
These are all -1.
-1, so that's 4 ups to save. Ooh, 3 fails. Okay, that means, yep, that's 1 dead and 1 down to 2. They've got 3 wounds each. Okay, there we go. Oh, dear. That'll be that gravity thing. Right then.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's actually everything.
Crumbs. Right then, and here we are, fight fans. It's the charge phase. The Lawnmower of Doom is going to charge both units. Now I am going to first fire Overwatch. So that is going to be 2 intercessor shots in. Okay, and 1 crack grenade from the sergeant. Here we go. No! I need to get 6s to hit. Crack grenade. No! Now, with, unfortunately, aggressors, because they haven't moved in the movement phase before this, they get to fire twice. That is 4d6 of flamer shots, which will automatically hit. So it's 6, 9, 10, 11, 16, 21, 27, 31. And my tiny little hands are already creeping. 31. Alright, we rolled off camera because it could have taken ages. It did in the end. Alright then, so he's taken 5 wounds after his disgustingly resilient. He's now going to see if he makes it in. I would say probably a 3 would do it. Is there going to be a command point spent there or not? Huh? I'm going. Alright then, so, I don't believe it. It seems both Nurgle just doesn't want anything to die today. Alright then, so no charge there. Is anything else charging? Alright then, so nothing else going there, no more charging. And I've never seen anything like this. We're just doing no damage to each other. We should have removed half the figures on the board by now. This is turning out just like the Nids game. It's so strange. Alright, well, see you in a second for Space Marines turn 3. Alright then, I completely forgot that we have to actually do tactical objectives. He got secure objective 1, grandfather's gift and no prisoners. Unfortunately, due to the strangest luck ever, objective 5 is not his, so he doesn't gain the cascade of luck that we thought he would. He has 3 victory points, which is still only 1 behind the Space Marines. So there's still everything to play for. Again, I've never seen anything like it. We just can't seem to kill anything. All right then, now Space Marines turn 3. Okay then, Space Marines turn 3. The intercessors have stopped so they can try and clear away the screen here. The Pox Walkers. Because Cesare has an urge to make a name for himself by trying to take out the horror, which is typhus. Alright then, none of the rest of these guys have moved because they are within range for maximum firepower. That hasn't moved, but the Dreadnought has stomped up the board. He's looking to try and exterminate something, and he's got a lust for, well, a lashing. Okay, over here, we've advanced the aggressors a tiny bit, and the intercessors to make sure I don't have to make anything more than a 2-inch roll for the charge. Learning my lesson from Lex, and he's giving me daggers here. I'm going to be lucky if I don't get stabbed. All right then, and of course, yep, the other Inceptor has moved forward, so he's closer to our lovely tank brethren here. Let's see what happens now. I can't believe it. We're just not removing anything from the board. It's just incredible. I've never seen firepower this ineffectual ever. All right then, let's look at our missions. All right then, let's see if the Litany of Hate goes off from Mr. Borgia, the chaplain. He does! Litany of Hate goes on, giving us bonuses when we're in close combat. Okay, now we can go and look at the objectives. Alright then, I have Witch Hunter now. I score 1 victory point for at least 1 enemy cycle is destroyed. Scour the Skies. 1 victory point for at least 1 enemy unit with a fly. And his bloat drones have fly. Lightning Strike. Score 1 victory point for at least 1 enemy unit that was entirely within your opponent's dead deployment zone at the start of the turn was destroyed. which is possible maybe, but it's unlikely. I'd have to take out a tank, I believe. Psychological warfare, and that's if I make anything run. That's not going to happen. These are the Death Guard. And blood and guts. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the fight phase. I'm very much hoping to try and get that. And Kingslayer. So when Cesare goes into Typhus, maybe I can score multiple points. Okay, because of course, no, in this victory we also have Slay the Warlord, First Strike and Line Breaker. And we are staying, by the way, with Tactical Doctrine. Most of our fire is still going to be with either Assault or with Rapid Fire Weapon Cell. So we get that -1 AP. Juicy. Love the new Codex. Alright then, see you in a minute. Alright, firing phase. Now before I do anything else, I am with the same set of intercessors going to use rapid fire again, making it 20 shots down at the Poxwalkers. Now remembering that I am a Crimson Fist, that means I get any 6s, that's an additional hit as well. I'm very much hoping to wipe out the screen so that I can then kill their lord, maybe. Let's have a look then. Multiple rolls. Here we go. Heading on 3s. It's not easy rolling all these dice with only one hand. Alright then. 1 miss. The rest hit. Strength 4, toughness 4. Here. Toughness 5 now. Ooh. Really? Right then.
Vitality and the Typhus buff.
Ah, Typhus makes them all tougher. Well, let's see if we can't do something about it. They've got a -2 to their AP, which is not going to make much difference, but I need a 5s to wound now. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. There you go, Lex. Roll it. Okay, and this is disgusting resilient, I would imagine. So that's 4 gone. How many are left?
1.
1 little dicky bird left. Right then. I'm going to fire his bolt weapon into it. He gets 3 shots. If I get 6s, I still get more hits. Alright then, that is 3 hits. Strength 4, toughness 5. That's 2 wounds. 2 disgustingly resilience. There goes the screen. Okay, now, tape measure. I need to make sure. See if I can't soften up Typhus. Just a little bit. Right, Typhus is 8 inches away from him, and wham wasn't it? Right then, I will fire my first Hellblaster into Typhus. Off we go. Heading, yep, we got 2 hits. Strength, I didn't say if they were overcharged or not, and because I've already rolled, they cannot be so. Right then, wounding on 3s. Is his toughness 5? One would imagine it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's wounding on 4s, that's 3s only. 2 of them go through, but -4 AP.
4 up invuln.
Yeah. Oh, nothing happens! I am torn now. I am very torn indeed. Do I just shoot the crap out of him? If I shoot him down, I guarantee myself quite a few points. Well, let's see what the rest of the battlefield does. Now, I'm going to fire him, the Dreadnought, straight into the infantry in front of him, okay? 12 shots with his larger gun. It's a heavy, so it's hitting on 4s.
5s.
Oh, 5s, because of the minuses. Thank you very much. Right then. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right, I fire these, and then after that, I've still got the Stormbolter shots going into those infantry. Here we go. That's 1 hit. Oh, that was effective. I'm so glad he's got such a massive gun on him.
Made a loud noise.
All right then, and no wound.
Really?
Honestly. Strength 5, toughness 5, no wound. I've got to say, I've never seen a game where so little has been done by so many. All right then.
The Stormbolter?
Yeah, the Stormbolter. That's 4 shots going in. All right. That's 2 hits. Which gives me 2 more shots. Keep forgetting that, don't I? All right then, that's 2 wounds. -1 only. No, minus nothing.
-1.
Oh, yes, of course, they're not heavy. Yes, they are. Okay, go on then.
3 ups.
3 up. Oh, snake eyes again. Finally might kill something. But of course, disgustingly resilient. Let's see what happens. And of course, nothing dies again. What a surprise. Now, I'm now going to fire my 10 intercessors straight into them. So 5 intercessors for 10 shots into the Plague Marines.
The big squad, I assume.
Yeah, the bigger squad. The one in front. Why not? Let's try and get rid of some scum. Oh, I forgot to fire his flamer.
We can come back to that.
Yeah? Yeah, alright. We'll come back to that in a second. See if he's got the range for it. Here we go. Alright, now 6 gets me an extra hit in the first instance. I re-roll the ones because of the captain. He's still in range. Oh dear, didn't go so well. Okay, so we got 5. That's 6 hits because of the 6. Wounding on 5s because they're more toughness. So that is only 1 wound with a -2 AP.
4 up. Yep.
Of course he did. Ping, pingity, ping, pingity, ping.
And you are in range.
And that is a heavy flamer going in. That's mighty nice of you. Thank you very much. See how many shots go in? A whole sumptuous 2.
Balls.
All right then. That's 1 wound only with a -1.
2. 4 up.
No!
And
Disgustingly resilient. Oh, I have actually killed someone. What a surprise. I think I have to clean away the screen there as well. But first off, let's go with I will fire my Hellblasters. Have I fired that one on his own yet?
Yes.
I have, so there's only the 5. I will fire 2 of the Hellblasters at Typhus. 3 of the Hellblasters up at that lot there. They all get 2 shots, so that's 4 shots at Typhus. Any minuses to hit him?
Nope.
All right.
Are you overcharging?
I am overcharging against Typhus. Come on, let's weaken him a bit. Let's re-roll that because of the captain. Thank God. All right then. Thank the Emperor even. Right, so that's 3 hits, strength 8, toughness
5.
Right, make some 3s. Of course it is. I'm gonna spend 1 command point, knocking me down to 3 now. And of course it's a 1. Yay. All right then, 1 hit -5 AP.
4 up in vol.
Of course it is. Oh, goes through. 2 disgusting resilience. Right then, takes A damage. What's he down to now? 5, is it?
I think he's down to 4. I'll put that on them. I will double
No,
check.
surely not. Have a look at that. Uncle Typhus. Right then, 6 shots into the Plague Marines. Let's roll them up while he looks up Typhus's toughness. Okay, overcharging. There we go. Okay, right, I have 5 hits only. Alright then. And 3's to wound. 4 of them. Now, that's 4 saves at -4, so that's none. Do you get any Invon saves?
No, I do have
Alright then. Alright then, so that is 2 points each. Alright, first 2. That's 1 dead. Second, that's another dead. Next, that's another dead. And the last one. Alright then, that's 4 dead Plague Marines.
That's the score.
At last. I've killed something. I'm so happy. Alright then. Now.
You were right, it is 6 he starts with.
Yeah, I thought he might be. He's a tough old bugger, he really is. Okay, so I will fire my Devastator Cannon, leaving Cesare an open field to attack him, as his honour only. Now, I'm going to fire the Devastator Cannon at that horrible fella there. I'm going to fire the bolt guns, hoping he's going to die, into the Plague Marines. Okay? Right then, D6 shots. 6 shots. Right, hitting on 3s. Reroll. No! The captain is too far away, I believe. Let's measure that.
Yeah, you just...
That is too far away. God damn it. So that's 3 shots missed. Now, strength 10, toughness 5?
5, yeah.
Alright, 2's to wound. Reroll 1 because the lieutenant who's still there. Lieutenant, sorry, we're in England. Okay, that is 3 of them with a -3.
He goes to a 6 up.
6 up. Saves 1. Okay, 2 goes through, so that is 2d6 damage. A sumptuous 5. And he lives.
I think he's got 1 left.
Yep. Anyway, he's just taken 3 damage only, so he should have 1 left. God, hit with a demolisher cannon and he lives. All right then, 2 shots. What?
I don't understand what's happening.
No one wants to die, which is fair enough, but usually, you know, bolt guns and other such things tend to dissuade people from that opinion. Okay, 2 shots up at this Plague Marines. 2 hits. 2 wounds with a -1. That's from him.
With his Stormbolter?
Yes.
So that's 1 wound.
Yeah, one wound each. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. Toughness 5. Go for it, 1 wound.
You got -1, so it's a 3
up. 3 up. Ah! It hits, it does nothing. Okay, now, first things first. I'm going to kick off with Rodrigo. Rodrigo is going to fire his plasma pistol into the lawnmower of death. Okay? Plasma pistol.
Misses.
He misses. Of course he does. Right then, flamers. No, let's kick off with the guns. I'm going to fire the 1 bolt rifle, and 1 crack grenade into the flaming bloat drone. Okay, right, bolters. 1 hit. Oh gee. Does it wound? It does. Now, the grenade, the crack grenade. It misses. Why am I rolling again?
4 up save. And disgustingly resilient.
Oh, he takes a wound. Isn't that nice? Right then, so that's taking it off him. He's down to 4. Now, one of them is, well, no, both of them are just going to flame into the nasty. No, they're going to flame into that horrible flamer bloat drone again. So that is 4d6 flamer shots. That makes it 15. All of that firepower, only 1 more damage was done. That's annoying. Right then, so he's down to 3. Oh, crumbs. Okay, now, last but not least, I am going to... Jane here. Let's be honest. He's there just to dive into it and actually just tie it up. And, well, that seems to be going so far, so good. All right then, so not a great deal has happened again. Well, you know, you've lost some figures, that's true. Some of your men have died, but not as many as I would like and not as many as I would expect at this stage of the game. Right then, I believe that Miasma of Pestilence is now gone. Okay, right, stop, and we're going into the fight phase. Right, it's the assault phase. And Cesare is going to charge straight into Typhus. Do you have any ranged weapons with Typhus?
Not at that range.
Right, so we've already pre-measured this one. It's a 7-incher. Here we go. Got him! I'm in. Well, I'm in. That may not be a good got him moment. He could just tear my head off. All right then, next thing. Okay, obviously, Bernard here is going to charge your hero and the other one too, just in case he
He's got a horrible
intervenes. What kind of range has he got?
9, and he's within 9.
So what? I'm coming in anyway.
Okay.
We shall fear no fiery things.
Okay, so I roll for the strength first.
All right, here we go. Oh dear.
10.
Ah, this could be a mistake.
Number of shots is 4.
4 strength, 10 shots. Oh,
so these
crumbs.
wound on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
They do indeed.
That's 3.
Yep, that's 3. Okay, what's the minuses?
3.
Oh, 3, 4, 5. Okay, up 6 up saves. Nothing! He takes how many damage apiece?
3.
3 apiece?
Yeah.
That's 9 damage?
Yes.
Are you joking?
No.
Seriously?
I did say it was horrible.
All right then. No, Bernard is not dead. He is tougher than I imagined. I'm used to using Diddy dreadnoughts, you see. First time I've ever played with Bernard. Hello, Bernard. All right then, let's roll it.
Bolt pistol from the Platecaster.
Yep, the Platecaster misses. All right then, let me see if I get in now. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to command point that. Oh dear. Yes, we are in. There we go. Oh, it was only a 4. Right then, fight fans. Over here, Okay, does the the lawnmower of death doesn't have any actual range, so let's see if we get in. We do. Quite easily, we're there, we're in. Hello. Okay, they're in. Now, the chaplain, Mr. Borgia, 6, he's in as well. Okay, they go in. I'm not going to charge the flamethrower. Disgusting bars spinner. Now, I believe you need to shoot Jane.
Okay.
It's time to blow her face off. Okay, off we go.
So with the entropy cannons.
Cannons. Let's hope they don't hit. Ooh, they don't.
And then we might as well with the slugger.
Okay, slugger.
No.
No. Okay, let me see if I get in. I do. Yay! All right then, just push her up to the hole, please. There we go. And now he can't fire at me. That's if he doesn't kill me in close. Some vehicles still have sun powers. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Right then. Now, you don't have any command points left, do you? Yep. So you can't interrupt me. So I'm going to start off over here. Then move across and leave the captain versus Typhus as the main event. Right then, standard 3 attacks and 4 attacks plus 1 each. For, of course, shock assault. Now, litany of hate. If this litany is inspiring, which it is, you can re-roll hit rolls for the attacks with melee weapons by models in this friendly chapter units whilst they're within 6 inches, and they are. So I can re-roll hits. I need to get 4s. Off we go. Then, now, see, that would have been okay, but let's see if it gets even better. It does a little bit. There we go. Right, so that's this many hits. Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s. Okay. 3 of them go through with a -3, so your demon save of 5 up. 1. Now, D3 points each for 2 of them. That is 2, 4 damage. Come on, die!
He's got 5 health.
I know. Oh, for God's sake.
Take 1 damage.
He takes 1 damage. Down to 4. Nothing's dying. All right, Crozius Arcanum. Bear with me. All right then, with 4 attacks because of shock assault, re-rolling misses. Crozius Arcanum from Rodrigo. Okay, re-roll. Right. That is 4 hits. Okay, 4 hits, strength 5, toughness 7, 5s and 6s. Ooh, that's 2 of them with a -1. Off we go. No! That's 2 damage apiece, bear with me. 2 damage apiece, go for it.
5 ups, just one please. There we go.
Oh, as he takes 2 damage.
Yep.
And he's down to 2. My God, nothing's dying. All right then, we shall do our little man over there. Now, when he charged in, if I get a 6, you take a mortal wound. You do! Mortal wound!
5 up.
Of course. No. Nothing. Okay, now, Bernard.
You are hitting on 4s now.
Hitting on 4s, how many attacks have I
You
got?
have 4 attacks plus your Astartes, so that'll go up to 5.
That's 5 attacks. Hitting with a power fist, so it's 4s or 5s, isn't it?
No, you can still hit on 4s.
Still on 4s. Still hit on 4s. Right, 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Here we go. Let's kill this weirdo. That's not going to make it. Okay, that's 2 hits only.
Strength 14.
Strength 14. Wounding on 2s. I get 1. Now.
Enough.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, make a saving throw with a -3.
6 up.
Yep. Now.
D6 damage.
D6, of course, yes, it's a dreadnought. That's 6! This is going to have to be a tasty roll. Here we go. It's not bad, but 3 wounds. Is he dead?
Yes.
I killed someone! That means, as well, because of the mission we're playing, he loses a random mission.
Work all that out at the end?
We will do that later. Let's hope we remember. And of course, let's see what else happens over here. Now, we have done all other attacks so far. Let's go with El Capitino. Right then. That is 5 attacks because of shock attack, assault, I believe. Usually has 4, goes up to 5. Is that not correct? Captain Gravis.
5 attacks going up to 6.
Ooh, 5 attacks going up to 6. Hitting with the power fist. Hitting on 3s. Here we go. Of course it would do, wouldn't it? Alright, 4 hits. Strength 8. Toughness.
5.
That makes it 3s. Oh, you're joking. Oh, thing wants to die. Right. Can do your save. 6 up.
4 up invuln.
Oh, 4 up invuln. He charges in, attempts to use his power fist to kill Typhus, and nothing happens as Typhus just dances out of the way and slams him about with his axe. All right then, let's go to your attacks back. Shall we start with Typhus?
Very well.
That's
4 attacks going
that's
up
a
to
dead
5.
captain, that is.
Well, you got your invuln save too.
Over here, matey, over here, roll it on camera.
So, I need 2s.
Right, and he does.
This is strength plus 3. So this is strength 7.
Strength 7, making it 3s to wound.
This is a plague weapon.
Okay, reroll it. Alright, that's 4 of them. I have 4 up invulnerable saves because it's Iron Halo. Nothing will die today, it seems. Okay, other combats. Let's do that tank over there versus Jane. Here we go. Hitting on 6s. No, of course not. Now, the lawnmower of death. Who's he hitting? Is he hitting?
I'm going to have to go for the chaplain.
He's going for Rodrigo. That's fair enough. Rodrigo Borgia.
No, I'm going to go for the aggressors.
No, the aggressors. The aggressors are quite tough. Okay, here we go
Sorry,
then.
I just need to check my thing. My damage profile.
Of course.
So, oh, he's not nearly as. Actually, I'm going to go for the chaplain.
Gotta go for the chaplain. Gotta go for Rodrigo.
So I only have 6 attacks now. No, 7 attacks.
Alright, 7 attacks. There you go. There's another lighter. Right, 7 attacks hitting on.
4s.
Alright, off we go. You're joking. 2 hit. Okay. We are cursed.
It's strength like 6.
Alright, toughness 4.
It's a plague weapon.
It's a plague weapon.
Okay.
Nothing happens. The battle where no one died. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so little is coming off the board. We were hoping to get a very tight bat rep in, and we thought it would be over about an hour ago. Obviously, you're not going to see this kind of time on screen. I'm cutting away half of this, but Jesus. All right, do I have 3 command points? I do. I'm going to honour the chapter and go in at him again. Right, honour the chapter has taken my last 3 command points. 6 attacks because of shock attack, assault, thank you very much. Now, 6 attacks, die Typhus, die! Right, get to reroll that one. They all hit. Right then, 3s to wound. Come on, die Typhus! 5 of them. Roll their saves.
Seriously?
No saves, is that correct?
Yeah.
None saved. Now,
How much damage?
that is going to be D3 each. That's 5, wasn't it? So that is 3,
Do more together.
4. Oh, right, yeah. Well, there is that. 7, 8. Ooh, that's 10 damage. 10 damage. You only need to get half of them. Oh, he does. He does. So
No.
that is 5 damage. Typhus teleports back up to his flagship. Today, Cesare Borgia has made himself a legend. He has not killed, but he has chased off Typhus from the board. All right then, now let's look up Battle Shock. Battle Shock, is there any?
No.
Nothing's died. Nothing's...
Well, everything you fired
Oh,
at,
no,
you killed.
yes, everything I fired at I killed. All right then, in that case, it's victory points. Right then, Typhus is a witch, so I have killed a witch. Scour the skies, I did not kill a flyer. Lightning strike. No, that's not true. Right, score 1 victory point if your opponent failed a morale test. No, that's never going to happen. Blood and Guts, score 1 victory point if an enemy was destroyed during the fight phase. He was! Kingslayer, score D3 victory points if you slay the opponent. Here we go. That is 1 extra point, and of course 1 for slay the warlord. That makes 2 extra points. That makes another 4 points. That makes 8 points in total for the Crimson Fists. And because 2 leaders have died,
I have no objectives left.
Oh. Alright, Death Guard have lost 2 of their objectives. As their leaders have been slain, the power of the spell, the great ritual, is weakening. And there's very little left of the Death Guard as we go into Death Guard round 3. Alright, Death Guard turn 3, and that last one, although I've been saying nothing's been killed, nothing dies, it was quite heavy. Actually, when looking back, Typhus and the Blightwalkers, the Poxwalkers have died here. A unit died there. Another hero died there. He has a couple of Plague Marines, and what is that chap called there?
Malignant Planecaster.
The Malignant Planecaster. He has the 2 tanks, and then he has the 2 drones. It's getting very close now. Alright then. Firing. Oh, Psychic Phase. Alright then. Psychic Phase. Smite against
him.
So
that's 1 mortal wound plus D3 for 2.
That's 2 mortal wounds. He goes down to 2. 2 wounds.
And then we'll put the fails. I can't remember the name of the spell, but it fails, it's 5.
Yep. Okay, Card tried to cast one of the other buffs powers, but it failed. Okay, Psychic Phase concluded, I believe. Right, going on to Firing Phase. Bear with us. Alright then, Firing Phase. Starting off here with
Plague Burst Crawler.
Plague Burst Crawler, and you're firing
There's Plague Spitters.
Plague Spitters, the flamer type things. That's 9 hits. Or 9 shots, they all hit. See what wounds. Toughness 5. Strength?
7.
7, okay. Winning on 3s.
Here's a Plague Weapon.
Yeah. Ooh.
That many
That's not bad. That's not actually bad. Right, -1, that makes 4 up saves. I failed 2. He still lives. He has 1 health. She has 1 health left. There's no female Space Marine. Sorry, Jean, maybe.
The Slugger.
Slugger. All right.
2 hits.
That's 2 hits. 5s and 6s. No.
No, it's a 5.
Oh, strength 5. Of course it is. Sorry about that. Right then. -1, making it 4/5. He lives. He lives.
I should have declared this, but I'm going to fire the
More than fair. Go on.
mortar into the larger
Group of fast Hellblasters, of course.
D6 shots.
1. Yeah, Grandfather Nurgle is not with you today. All right, and he missed. Now, the next one.
Blight launchers.
All right then. Blight launchers from the Plague Marines.
Yep, into that.
All right, into the Dreadnought. Do it.
1 hit.
1. I just believe it. I just don't believe it. Your luck is atrocious today.
5s. Okay,
That's a wound. That's a wound. How many ones?
-2.
-2. And it goes 3. How much damage?
D3.
D3, do it.
If you're a 1, you're going out the window.
Oh. No! All right then. And let's see if he explodes. Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Oh. You couldn't write this stuff. Seriously. What's the range on it?
D6 mortal wounds on 6 inches.
6 inches. Oh my god.
Well, that's going to be both.
This could be the most damage he's ever done. D6 damage. All right, first off against the Plague Marines, and that is 3 damage. Roll them. 1. That's they're dead. Okay, and what a mistake to make. All right then, and now D6 damage against the fella there. 4.
His Wall of Trait lets me do this on 4 pluses.
Okay, 4 plus. All right, he takes 3 wounds. This is just ridiculous. Okay.
Right. I've done more damage to myself this time.
You've done more damage to yourself than I have most rounds. Yes.
Okay, so
all right.
he's gone.
He is. But didn't he do well with his explosion? He said like that was planned. All right then.
Okay, so we've got.
You've got your drone here with the two disgusting.
He's going into the
intercessors.
Yeah.
Of course they are. 2d6. Off we go. That's 6 shots or hit, of course. Strength.
I think it's down to like 5.
Yeah,
6.
still above mine, so that's 3s.
He's on. What is he on?
3.
Well, I get to reroll ones because.
Yeah, plague weapon. Yep. It's not that bad, though.
3.
All right, so that is 3 wounds. Making saves. Minuses?
1.
-1. 4s. All right, so do you want to accept that as a 6 or do you want to reroll it? Okay, so it's 1 wound, and one guy does. One of them dead. That's.
Should we just go straight into charging?
Yes, I think we should. All right then. Okay.
I'm going to charge him and them.
Oh, into them? Well, because I'm engaged, I cannot fire Overwatch.
He can Overwatch.
Right, is he going in as well?
Yeah, I'm going into both.
Oh, right, fair enough.
I don't trust myself to roll a 3 or whatever I need, so I thought I'd try to.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to throw a crack grenade at him. And I'm going to miss, of course. All right then, does he get in? Yes!
Oh,
now he gets them.
Okay.
Any smite roll before would have helped.
If I could have just got that into combat.
Your luck today has just been atrocious. I mean, mine's not been great, but yours has been putrid.
Right, so he's got to go first. What is he on? He's on 3.
All right, no other charges. So he's going in first. It's the blight drone.
He's on 3, yes.
He is indeed.
So he gets 3 attacks, 2 +1.
All right.
He's a thing now.
Do it.
4s.
All right, that's 2 hits.
And then strength 5.
Against toughness, are you hitting the aggressors? They're toughness 5. Ooh, well done. Minuses?
5? Minus 1, I think.
-1?
No, -2.
Right, 1 saved, 1 didn't. How much damage each?
D3.
Oh, here we go.
3.
Right, that's 3. One of the aggressors has gone. There goes another Teletubby. Okay.
I'll pick a non-charging unit.
Indeed.
That would be.
The Lawnmower of Death, one would imagine. It's the only thing that's left fighting. Okay, so he chooses first.
And we're going into the chaplain.
And he's going into Rodrigo. Do it.
4s with his flesh roll.
Will this boar shall die?
And then 3s.
Isn't that a plague weapon?
Yeah, but that's to wound.
Oh, right. Oh, are they automatic hitting, of course?
No, that's reroll 1s to wound. Not.
Oh, right. Oh, my mistake. I do apologise. See, I'm not
so
a chaos scumbag. That will
3s.
die.
Oh, do you know what I've just forgotten?
What have you just
The
forgotten?
entire game. Death of the False Emperor.
There
So
we
you
go.
got one wound -2, doesn't.
1 wound -2, and we've forgotten Death to the Emperor. Sorry, False Emperor. So he's now down to 3 wounds. Okay, so yeah, I can say that we do know the rules, but unfortunately, again, we didn't get a great deal of sleep, but more importantly, it has been unbelievably warm in here for England.
About 40 degrees.
It is about 40 degrees in here, and for Blighty, that's a lot. That's for England, that's like standing in the middle of a nuclear explosion. It's horrible. All right then, so that is your combat concluded?
Yeah.
Right then, my sergeant is going to... No, I'm going to kick off with the Crozius Arcanum wielding madman, Rodrigo. Then, because he wasn't charged, he does not get shock assault, so he only gets 3 attacks. Okay, 3 hits. Strength 5, toughness 7, 5s and 6s. He gets 1. All right then, -1 AP. Oh, and nothing dies again. And quickly now, 4 attacks, 5 attacks now, because he was charged, and the energy on this battery is nearly gone. I'm going to bonky that one, okay? Right. I get to re-roll because litanies of hate. That's 4 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7. That's 3 wounds. -3. Demon save. None. 4d3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wounds. And he's gone.
Good.
He's gone. Does he explode?
On 4+, yes.
4+, roll it.
No.
No, he's gone. All right then, and that is the end of the Death Guard move as I plug in the camera for a little bit of charge now. I'm not sure if we even need go on. You've gained any victory points at all?
I get 1 for Master of the Warp.
1 for Master of the Warp, that knocks you up to a sumptuous 4.
Yeah,
all right then.
Half your total.
Bear with us, we're going to have a quick chat, see you in a second. Okay, and we were about to start turn 4, but let's have a look, and this would have been Space Marine turns 4. Set of intercessors without harm. They have been gunning things down slowly but surely. Again, Alex has pointed out to me that I was expecting a lot more out of my firepower than perhaps should have been when I was firing at Death Guard. They are notorious for being tough to remove, and yet I've done it. Now, of course, the captain there, yeah, he has killed, well, he has forced Typhus to withdraw by teleporter and back up to his flagship. Not
without his tithe, so
yes.
he'll probably be quite annoyed.
Oh, no tithe, you're absolutely right. Okay, we've got a tank with no damage on it whatsoever. We've got a full set of Hellblasters, Intercessor, a Lieutenant. We've got over here a Blight Drone, which is not going to survive the round. He's got an Aggressor, obviously, Rodrigo Borgia, and another little guy on him that can charge in. It's not looking great. And of course, his army now effectively is 2 tanks. So the moment has arrived already. Turn 4.
Good game.
Thank you. What a weird game. Go on.
Yeah, I just don't have any fight left.
I can't blame you. How many times did you roll Snake Eyes? I'm going to put it up. Oh, there's a counter, I think, on the bat rep. That was just ridiculous.
It's like neither of us were doing particularly well.
No.
But out of the two of us, I failed a lot harder than you did.
Yes, and that's all you did, fail harder. The Space Marines did not, well, one Space Marine did, but most of them did not do what I expected them to do. And, well, although I've got to say, the bonuses, again, said it last one, but say it again, the bonuses and the doctrines and the new stratagems, although I didn't feel I needed to use that many of them, really took its toll again. And the Vindicator, firing D6 instead of D3, then D6 against larger units. A little nuance a lot of people have missed, maybe. We're not power gamers, but and obviously it's not painted. Sorry about that. But I just thought we'd play with it. Also it fitted into the army. 1,500 points, hopefully a quick game. It's taken us a lot longer, always does with the camera on, but what a weird game. What a weird game. Okay, your man of the match.
I think the only person who didn't cover themselves in shame was my foul Blightspawn.
The foul Blightspawn, let's go and have a look at him. I've got to admit, I've played against Lex's Lord Mayor of Doom.
No, not him.
Oh no, I know, the one who's dead. Yeah.
No, not that first Mayor.
Oh, right.
He's on the naughty step.
Oh, he's on the naughty
Failing
step.
2 ridiculously low charges.
Yeah, it's the one that came off in this zone,
No,
wasn't
the
it?
foul Blightspawn.
Oh, right, the foul Blightspawn over here. Yeah, he did a bit of ass
He
kicking.
finished off the aggressor and he did a big hit on the dreadnought.
And that, yeah, unfortunately, the dreadnought going off and taking out what half of what you had left on the board was
Predictable and unfortunate.
With this game, I have no idea what happened here today. Okay, obviously my man of the match has to be Cesare Borgia. I will finally finish painting him up. He has covered himself in glory.
Sticky, smelly glory.
Well, yes, fetid glory, but what the hell, he has done it. What a glorious, glorious day for him. He's led his men to an absolute victory. We have halted a Nurgle incantation, a spell, a rite, saved the planet, and he chased off Typhus. I get the feeling we might have to have a rematch, and maybe Cesare won't do quite as well. Unbelievable rolls on that one, but yeah, just a rolling all day. I don't know, it just felt that we didn't get a lot done. But, which is very frustrating to a certain extent, but kind of hilarious as well when you step back from it. So don't take things too seriously.
Yeah, you don't want to necessarily blame dice rolls on games and stuff, but every now and then you do just have a succession of those bad dice at that bad time.
Yes.
And it just happens every game, every time in that particular game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be every game, so it's fine.
No, I mean, I think the lack of success and in a lot of the firing, a lot of everything just pinging off each other, made the power armor look absolutely wonderful. But it did take some drama out of things. I would have preferred more to die on both sides quicker. I'll have to concede. But either way, a lovely victory for the Crimson Fists. A glorious day for them. Hard fought, hard earned. Such a strange game. Well, thanks a lot for playing yet again, Lex. What a weird day. Now, I won on 8 victory points to 3. Now, I did check out my next... four. I did check out my next cards, and they would have made it a whitewash. And it's never pleasant to just keep someone pinned to the board and go for the tabling. It's just not necessary. We had a good laugh, a very frustrating battle, but always laughing through it. All right then, last words, Alex. Go on, give it to us.
You've not had the last of the Sixth Extinction.
Oh, well, I'll hold you to that. Right then, Sixth Extinction will be back. And I'm looking forward to it already. Toodaloo, guys.